Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Let's take a look at the numbers for Michael Jordan.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Yabusele. He's out there with Joel Embiid. Maxey out there with Paul George. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Lonzo Ball out there with Jordan. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Agbaji in a power forward. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
Now here's Embiid. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Excellent D that time from Robinson. There's the steal. Maxey against Ball. Maxey kicks to Yabusele. Here's Embiid now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Outside Robinson. At the elbow, it's Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now, here's Maxey. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Yabusele passes to Embiid. And it's good on the way in. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
Jordan kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Jordan. It's Robinson, top of the key. Clock at 6. Left side, Jordan. The kick out to Ball. Over Maxey. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Set him up well, and you can trust Lonzo to sink that shot.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. The challenge is slowing down Joel Embiid. Asked Coach what the game plan was. He said with Embiid, you know he's going to get to the line. You know he's going to get his. Our goal is to keep him away from the basket. If we get him settling for jumpers, that's a win for us. We'll see if they can force him to become a shooter in this one. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's George. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by George. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Jordan looking it over. Driving inside. Pass to George. Here's Yabusele. Here's McCain. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside Jordan. Robinson with it. Back to Jordan. Here's Agbaji. He has yet to score. Knocks down the 3-ball.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
Maxey against McDaniel. Here's Embiid. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Ball, the pass to Jordan. The high post shot. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
McCain's shot is off.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A nice shot by Jordan. He's got 7.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
For the 76ers, their last game, a win against Detroit. George dishes to Embiid. Pass to Maxey. No good on the 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now, here is Jordan. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And that one's good, Agbaji.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Ball against Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Ball. Ball against Maxey. Excellent D there from Ball.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
No good from Jordan.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Man, the body control and focus. I mean, Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Oubre comes in for George.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
And timeout called by Willie Green. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. First half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. Take a look at the Grizzlies. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Jordan. Right block shot. Rebound by Williams.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
McCain's shot is off.
Now, one player sometimes can an anchor here in this quarter.
Back to Jordan. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jordan's got 12.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Here's McCain. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first one falls.
Jared McCain at the line for 2.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Mobo gets the basket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Williams. Outside, Maxey. He's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Jordan with it. Maxey covering. Thompson sets the pick for Jordan. Over Maxey. Rebound by Williams. Here's McCain. Defended by Mann. Yabusele kicks to Maxey. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Gone 8 of 15 from the field. Shooting above 50% here tonight.
First personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line for your home team.
Free throw good, Jordan. Russell, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Good on both. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Oubre against Thompson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oubre Jr., difficult play there, but finds a way to get to the free throw line.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
On the free throw, no good. Putting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. There's the pick. Drives to the hoop. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Jordan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jordan's got 16.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's ready to talk things through with the team. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Now, here's Maxey. 8 points for him. And here is Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
The 76ers trail by 4. Russell with it. And he also played a big role in that last game with Detroit.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Jordan. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Outside, Maxey. Williams, a screen on Jordan. Maxey passes to Williams. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, Drummond going after that one. Sometimes shot blockers wait. Other times they attack it, and Andre did it that time.
Maxey against Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
He just drifts in off the baseline and throws down the amazing reverse windmill.
I think, Greg, he was saving that one for us. Wow. Now, here's Maxey. 10 points for him. Williams sets a screen for Russell. 6 to shoot. Oubre outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Oubre's got 5.
Now that one was deep right there as Oubre got his feet underneath him.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
Well, you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now here's Williams. Still yet to score. There's 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Russell. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Yeah, he looked too comfortable as Russell got into a nice rhythm from the mid-range.
Pass to Mobo. Jordan on the wing. And they double up Jordan. Over Maxey. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Jordan's got 26 points.
Yeah, this is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Maxey.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. And both free throws good for Jordan. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. That shot off. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Leading by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
The 76ers trail by 5. They've got Trey Mann. He's out there with Bogdanovich. Andre Drummond is out there with Jaden McDaniel. And it's Agbaji in at the 4. Now here's Oubre. 9-point game his last outing. And for Philadelphia, we've got Kelly Oubre. Williams is out there with Nance. Then it's Russell. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. Drummond passes to Mann. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got his first 2 points.
He's one of the best in the league at just grabbing those O boards. And we've seen him do it year in and year out.
We've got Bogdanovich. He's out there with Trey Mann. McDaniels is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Agbaji in at the power forward position. Williams gets the bucket.
But when you're super creative like D'Angelo is, playing in the pick and roll becomes a really fun game within the game.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Williams is out there with Nance. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Mann. No scoring in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drummond, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, Drummond's going to go right back up into that physical play, and he's still going to finish strong.
Down low, here's Williams, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, Mann, looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Drummond in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Russell with the 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Agbaji. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Now, here is Russell. Here's McCain. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Mann. And here is Drummond. Back to Mann. Drummond with a screen on Russell. Hands it from downtown.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now, here is Russell. Good D by Drummond. Against Oubre. Mann passes to Drummond. Bogdanovich inside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Another miss by Philadelphia. Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's tipped. Now here is George. Nothing on the board. 4-3. Oubre. Pass to McCain. Russell with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. Russell's got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers. Here's Mann. Drummond is doubled. Outside Bogdanovich. Drummond sets the screen for Bogdanovich. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other, as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
And hopefully this one sets the tone for what we're going to see in the other 3 games against these teams. They'll both be sort of measuring each other out here in the first quarter.
Now here's George. Following the miss shot by Bogdanovich. And it's George missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Mann. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
The first free throw is good. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the second.
George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
Right side, Ball. Robinson down low. Defended by George. Robinson, that's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Russell passes to Embiid. Maxey looking it over. Misses the layup. Gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Ball kicks to Robinson. Wide open shot is on the money.
Robinson stretching his limits on that play from the mid-range.
The 76ers trail by 12. Here's McCain. He has 5. Shoots it up, and McDaniels with the block. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so 3. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what
The previous play is under review.
An angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
These players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here is McDaniel after Paul George getting his 3 to go. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
Jordan's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Council's checked in. And McDaniels drops them both. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Embiid against Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid, no good. Gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Michael Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Maxey.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. And both free throws good for Jordan. The 76ers trail by 13. And here's Maxey. 12 points for him. And that one's on target from the wing. Maxey's got 14 points for the game.
Oh, nice shot by Maxey. He is definitely a 3-level guy.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now, here's Maxey. 14 points for him. Knocks it loose and stolen by Jordan. Goes up and then slammed in by Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
Pass to George. Here's Embiid. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So
oh my goodness! What did I just see?
And that sends Michael Jordan.
They got to show that again.
That one on George. This will be. His 5th trip to the free throw line. Jordan no good on the free throw. The 76ers trail by 17. Pass to George. Now here's Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Here's Council from deep. George. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. It's tipped. Ball finds Jordan. And it's Russell with the rebound. The 76ers shooting under 40% all in all for the game.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
First trip to the line for him here.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to talk to his guys. And the 76ers making a change here. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
And at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly in All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now. And, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
The 76ers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even